let me ask you a question. I thought the Democrats already held control in New York State.
This is for the House.
Yeah, the House, right? Doesn't
The Senate?
New York? Oh, okay. So New York holds. We have two Democrats in the Senate, right?
Yeah, but this is for the entire country.
Right. So just explain to me how that works real quick.
So, so there's right now the Republicans are in control, right?
They're in control of the House, right?
Yes.
Right. And who's in control of the Senate?
The Republicans have control.
They have full control of the House and the Senate?
They're in control, and so we're calling because Democrats are one step closer to reclaiming the majority.
So wait, hold on. So right now, okay. So the Republicans have the House. They also have the Senate too.
Well, in New York,
I mean, for the country, in Congress, in the White House. No, not the White House. I'm sorry, in
the
Washington.
White House, but they're Republicans. So we have our Democratic president, and then the Republicans are in control. But we're only a couple of seats away from Democrats taking back.
Now here's a question. What do you think Biden's prospects are for winning in November?
Well,
because I think they're slim to none. This guy Trump just keeps on coming.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Supreme Court is helping him, and they've made it so that you can't take him off the ballot. So it looks to me like Trump's going to take it all, just like he did in 2016 against Hillary.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I think that everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows.
Did you see the State of the Union? Because Biden was mumbling his way through it.
I understand. Yeah.
Like he was mentioning people's names, he was going, and I'm like, wait a minute, this guy is 81 years old. Now I'm not saying Trump is a little bit younger, but this guy is 81 years old. I think the 25th Amendment needs to be invoked. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're going to give me two really, really bad choices, most people don't drink Diet Coke. I'm going to choose the regular Coke. Because I'm very disappointed. We're giving all our money to Ukraine. We're giving all this money to Israel. And they're taking more and more of my tax money. I used to get way more money back on my taxes. I just did my taxes last night. Guy told me how much I was getting back. I was a little disappointed about that.
You support these foreigners?
Because my thing is, it's like he's letting all these foreigners in. Crime is off the hook here in New York City. They got people pushing people in front of tracks. I just got an email. They said that somebody got stabbed to death in the park the other day. We got kids getting shot and shooting each other. So my thinking is, it's like, well, what exactly are they doing? Because they're certainly not upholding the rule of law. So what are they doing?
Well, yeah, I understand. And so this presidential is kind of different than what the DCCC is doing. I hear what you're saying. And I wish that we had people in... I have to watch what I'm saying. I don't think that we have the best candidates for the presidential elections right now. We just don't.
And I'm not to tell you the truth, I'm really not happy with what's going on with Schmuck Schumer and AOC. I'm not really happy with what I see going on, to tell you the truth. I'm not happy at all.
I don't think anybody is, really.
In fact, I'm pissed off because this governor too, she's about to put this congestion pricing. First of all, I didn't elect her. That's number one. I don't know what happened to what was his name? Cuomo. And they're about to indict Cuomo. They're about to lock him up too. But because they said that he was killing grandparents by putting them into COVID houses and all that. But my thinking is they're about to charge me more money just to drive my car through Manhattan. I'm upset.
They should.
I'm upset.
I don't blame you. Well, and that's why DCCC is so important because there's people, a few reasons. There's the people out there who feel hopeless like you, right? And
No, well, I don't, honestly, I don't really feel helpless. I'm angry and I'm waiting for November so I can vote for Trump.
well, no, I'm saying that you're mad, but other people feel helpless and hopeless too. So, because there's not a lot of options out there, and then the options that we have are just not really doing anything. So the DCCC is trying to get people educated and the right people in office that are actually going to stand up and do the right thing, right? Because the Republicans are in control right now, and we're not seeing the things that we should be seeing.
Well, actually, the Republicans are in control of the House. They're not in control of the presidency, and to some extent, they're in control of the Supreme Court. So, they don't have the presidency right now, and if I'm not mistaken, they don't have a solid supermajority in the Congress, if I'm not mistaken, either. But they do have the House. So the thing about it is, honestly, I'm disappointed with both sides, but I have to say I'm disgusted with the Democrats. I'm absolutely disgusted with them.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but we need people who are going to come in and hear us, right? But we can't do that. We can't educate people. We can't get the right people to stand up and come forward when everybody's feeling helpless or like there's no hope or everybody's just coming from a place of anger because we can't move forward that way. And that's why organizations like the DCCC are so important.
What is the DCCC? What does that stand for again?
The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And I mean, because we got to get people educated on what's going on, right? Because everybody's in their echo chambers. And then, so if we can get people educated, get more people to really make a difference and get the right people in offices, we can do what needs to be done to move this country forward.
Who would you recommend?
Well, I can't say one way or the other.
Oh,
I
you
just
can't.
can't.
Because no, I'm just saying, if you say, we got to get the right people in, my only question is, who are the right people? Because they're about to put this old fossil back in. Well, no, or they're trying to. They're trying to put this old fossil back in for another 4 years. And I don't even think this country can take that. But bottom line is, I'm just saying, if you got an option, if you have some options, you're telling us who to vote for, then that makes a little bit more sense. We can do some research on them and find out, are these people upholding the Constitution? Are they upholding the law? Because as it stands, it's like this place is a dumpster fire at this point.
I recommend that everybody does their research on every candidate. If you find a candidate that you feel that may be who you're looking for, I recommend that you research, because a lot of people don't research and they just be like, oh, I hear that these people are cool, and then that's how we end up where we're at. But I cannot, in my position, cannot recommend one person to you. But with that being said, some people, knowing that the DCCC is trying to make a difference and move our country forward, have been able to help support us with gifts of $100 today. Could we count you in?
I'll tell you what, is there a possibility you could just mail me some of the pamphlets? And the reason why is because I can tell you honestly, me personally, I don't foresee myself donating. However, I do know some diehard Trump haters who absolutely probably might help you out. But I don't think that's going to really count, because come November, I think Trump's going to take it all.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me, and I hope you have a beautiful day.
No, you too. And hopefully everything goes well. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I should have called this number again.